It was all love. So we go on stage, and I'm with 40 on stage
the whole time.
Girls in the crowd asking me, "Who are you? What do you do?" I was like, "I ain't nobody."
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, he's doing his songs and whatnot. Then the last song of the night was "Bitch." Soon as they heard, "Nigga don't act like it."
Nigga don't act like a bitch. That's why I don't got love for.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
My pops was
Everything.
that was my dog. Like,
I can imagine.
I used to call off work. We would play dominoes from sun up to sundown. I'm a domino player. So
Oh hell!
I'm a
Here
domino
we go.
player. I'm the domino guy.
Man, you
Ask
do not
E-40
want to
about
get
me.
you.
I saw a pack of dominoes.
You whooped
whooped
E-40
E-40
ass.
Hold on. I saw a pack of dominoes over there. We'll take you on anytime.
I will play as soon as we cut these mics off. Now, listen. E-40 was about to be late to a concert, losing to me. I kid you not.
Whooped him. What?
was
How
whooping
you
his
end up?
ass.
Matter of fact, how did you end up even dealing with E-40? I think that's a good.
So,
question.
my dad, again, he had a catering business. Him and his buddies, one of his buddies is like my uncle. They grew up together. Actually, he's the one that was in the delivery room when I was born. But he had this big function, and one of my dad's friends and his buddy's friends, Inglewood Muggs, came down and brought 40 with him. My dad called me, "Hey, you might want to come over here." He was like, "E-40 up here." I'm like, "Man, E-40 ain't Compton." He was like, "I'm telling you, get up here." I said, "All right." So I went, and sure enough, 40 was there. I got a picture I'll show y'all of me and him playing dominoes. His security sitting around. And when I tell you, E-40, I think I beat E-40 about 9 times straight before he won.
No.
And he says, kid you not. So
You made him win that last one.
had to. So he had a concert going on back in the day. It was a club called V2O in Long Beach. He was doing a show there, and this is at the time that he just dropped his Revenue Retrieving double album. Bitch had not hit the air yet, but out here, we loved it. It was like, oh, him and Too Short got one.
Nigga don't act like a bitch. That's why I don't got love for.
And I told him, I said, man, you just dropped this album. I said, I know what your single is right now. I said, but bitch, that got to be your next single. I said, it's going out here. He was like, you think so? I said, trust me. So we playing. He said, man, I got to get to this show. He was like, I got to go to this show in Long Beach. He said, you want to go? And I had my other boy with me. I said, man, yeah, I want to go. He was like, all right, cool. He said, take my number. Put his number in my phone. He said, I got to go to the hotel, change up. Meet me over there. I said, all right, cool. So we go get changed. And as we're pulling up in this back alleyway, security was like, y'all can't be back here. I'm like, nah, we meeting E-40 up here. They was like, E-40 already went in. And I'm like, what? I know he didn't just do me like that, right?
He probably didn't know, man.
He said, no, E-40. And he asked another guy, he was like, didn't E-40 already go in? He was like, yeah. I said, man. I said, all right. So we turn around. And I'm calling 40, and he not picking up. 2 minutes later, my phone rings. It's 40. He was like, hey. He was like, y'all up there? I said, yeah. I said, they said you already went in. He was like, man, we ain't there yet. He was like, we coming down right now. I turn around, and a van is pulling down. He was like, is that y'all two in the alley? I said, yeah. He was like, this us right here. He said, come on back. Man, I get there. We go inside, and Busy Bone, or Lazy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah.
He was back in the green room. And E-40 introduced me. He goes, man, he was like, this motherfucker right here is the luckiest nigga I ever met on Domino. So, man, but it was all love. So we go on stage, and I'm with 40 on stage.
The whole time.
Girls in the crowd asking me, who are you? What do you do? I was like, I ain't nobody.
Yeah.
Right? So anyway, he's doing his songs and whatnot. Then The last song of the night was Bitch. Soon as they heard, nigga, don't act like it.
Don't do it.
And that's
So
why
holla at
I'll
'em.
never be.
See me? I get everything I want.
The crowd went crazy.
Crazy.
And he looked over at me and he just grabbed, put his arm around me. He rocking
it.
doing,
He
I was
know.
like,
You told him that was
I
it.
told him. And we stayed cool, man.
Memorable night.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gon' talk.